Marion and are going to read a book of Oliver Twist. Chapter 4. During the next few days, Oliver saw how much Fagin cared about his boys. Fagin wanted to bring them up right. When they came back with watches, wallets, and handkerchiefs, Fagin patted their heads and gave them extra sausage. But sometimes they came back empty-handed. Then Fagin got angry at them. He sent them to bed without supper. "Hearts mean more than you," he said, "but you must learn not to be lazy." Oliver saw more of Fagin's kindness when two visitors arrived. One was a tall man with a bad temper and big muscles. His name was Bill Sticks. The strong young woman with him was called Nancy. She was messy-looking but nice. Oliver liked her. "Nancy grew up with me," Fagin said. "Now she devotes herself to helping Bill. Bill makes a fine living as air salesman, and Nancy is all set to be his wife someday." "Yeah, someday," Nancy said. "Enough gab," he said. "How much for this?" He took silver and silver candlesticks from his sock. Fagin dropped the gold piece on the table. Bill's first made a coin jump. Slowly, Fagin let a few copper coins click down. "My limit," Fagin said. Bill growled. Then he scooped up the money and left with Nancy. "Lovely couple," Fagin said. "Wish I could help them more, but you boys are such a burden for a poor man." "I know," said Oliver. "I like to do my full share. Please, sir, can I go out to work like the others?" "A fine boy, a willing boy," said Fagin. He smiled at Oliver fondly. When the daughter heard the news, he said, "Knew you had the right stuff, Oliver. Come with me and Charlie will start you off right." Oliver followed them through the streets to a nice part of London. Well-dressed men and women strolled on clean sidewalks. The sun was bright. The air was sweet. The doctor stopped suddenly. He pointed to the bookstore across the street. "See that old man with the white hair?" he asked quietly. "Yes," said Oliver. "Perfect," said Charlie Betts. The man was reading a book with great interest. The doctor and Charlie nodded to each other. Oliver saw the doctor slick off the gentleman. The doctor's hand dripped into the gentleman's pocket. He pulled out a handkerchief. For the first time, Oliver knew what the work of Fagin's boys really was. The bookstore owner shouted, "Stop! Thief!" The doctor and Charlie raced around the corner. Oliver said only one thing he could do: run. Oliver ran right into a good citizen. That good citizen stopped Oliver with the first thing that came to hand. At first, Oliver saw stars and blackness. Finally, the blackness brightened. Oliver opened his eyes, yet he was sure he was dreaming. Either that, or he had died and gone to heaven. Thank you.